climate change on the planet. But you have also been holding this piece of trash in your hand for over half an hour, walking around Sziget. It would be easy to let go, to just quickly, effortlessly, and conspicuously let go. Nobody would have to know. Here's the thing. It's true that you alone cannot reverse climate change, but helping out in the smallest of ways is at least not nothing. At least don't throw that piece of trash on the ground, and if you have, pick it up. Go turn yourself back around. This is my request. Even if, as far as the future of the planet is concerned, you cannot make it the best, you can and must do better. But they are at our doorsteps. They keep threatening with terror in our eyes. There's a vision of our demise. So what? You go out and end it once and for all by exterminating all of them? Young, old, innocent, guilty alike? I get it. You do not want to be afraid. You don't want more babies who once left your loving arms to return in tiny coffins. But if this is the path you go down, if this is what you decide, you'll find there'll be those who say that you're committing, let's just say not everyone's going to be on your side. I can empathize with all that you, including my ancestors, have suffered through. But stop killing the innocent, because what has happened to you in the past world, this is the equivalent. This is my request. Even if, as far as living next to the enemy is concerned, you cannot make it the best, you must do better. But you say, you already are the best. You have the best policy, such an amazing policy. Really, nobody has such an amazing policy. I'm here to tell you, no, you absolutely fucking don't. But at this point, the expectations towards you are so low, you're surprised if the day goes by without you pushing down on the already marginalized while allowing the wealth of the rich to grow. The best? Everything's the worst with you around. You've single-handedly buried the American dream for immigrants, women, and people of color 10 feet underground. It's useless hoping for some people to hear us, to ask, or even to request, because what's the absolute bits to us, to them? Oh, it's just the best. But still, even if you can't make it perfect, you can choose not to lay down, not to give up, not to surrender, and try, at least always try, and inspire others to do better.
Adam Closer.
Remember what I say, remember what you say. Remember who you've been, who you are, and who you want to be. Remember what you've done and what you have to do. Remember the words that come out of your mouth and be conscious about them. Because if you remember and know what you say, you'll be remembered too. If you remember, it's there and there, and won't be lost. It's an immutable place. From that moment, you can recall it anytime, you just have to remember it. Remember what I say, remember what you say. Remember what it was like. Remember what you thought about the world. Remember how much agony you had to endure on the rank of innocent fools till you realized that everything was a lie. Remember that you consider every lie to be true till you find out that it was a lie and you have to search for the truth again. Remember that a lot of people consider a lie to be truth and many are searching for it desperately but they can't find it. Remember what I say, remember what you say. Remember that uttered words grow stronger if caught by recipient ears. Remember that I remember, that everyone remembers, that those simple military shepherds in the countryside have been keeping Homer's extremely extensive piece about Odysseus alive by remembering fathers passing it down to their sons. Remember that oblivious humanity's biggest curse you could imagine. What if those simple shepherds hadn't remembered the word? Remember what I say, remember what you say. Remember, because no one will take the responsibility for you to do it. Remember that a lot of people want to forget, driven by denial, as if they wanted to rewrite the past and undo what's done. Remember that you can only fool yourself by forgetting, because tragedies shouldn't meant to be forgotten, but remembered, so that you gain the insight to avoid them next time. Remember, because what value does an empiricist hold who forgets all the knowledge he's gained eagerly? Remember what I say, remember what you say. Remember that you must remember. Remember your family, blood related and adopted. Remember your past and the victims. Remember T.S. Eliot's poem and human values. Remember Aristotle and aiming toward the good. And in the meantime, don't forget about me, Alan. Don't forget about yourself. I won't. I will remember forever.
My love is an ocean, the water of the earth. She's dense and deep, as big as the wind, as long as the time, she always survives. My love is an ocean, tsunami of joy, earthquake of power, volcanic eruption of all my desire. She's brave and rough. My love is an ocean, with seas and rivers, ponds and roots, till the wave and lake, depth and height, frostbite and fevers. My love is an ocean. She can roar and cry, strive and rise, no matter how you put down and break her. She's an ocean of love. To beat for your hate, to steady, to fade, to white, to weak, but she can lead with mercy and kindness. She's an ocean with storms and thunders, waves and peace. She can care and fight, and she's the light in my darkest night. She needs to express, she needs to leave, declare a flame to change the rain in rebels and flowers. My love is soft and sick, smooth and big. My love is a ring, a loop in time. My love is an ocean, my shield, my shelter, and when I will die, she always survives. My love is an ocean, not you, my love, but the love I wear like a skin to share. And still I swear, my love is an ocean. She's quiet and strong, she can leave you alone, but she never quits if you never jilt. She's a being of words. My love is an ocean. My love is my love. And now she whispered, Congo, Sudan, Palestine, Lebanon, Kanaki, and so much more. Don't forget, free humankind from genocide, peace for every form of life. We can do it, one poem at a time.
Slangbridge. Nem adok gondolatot, rímért. I don't even thought for a rhyme. Also, long time no see. You write me that you think about me a lot. Me too about you. And I'm sorry that I still don't know how to say it in Turkish. Kuzucuk. Little lamb. I know this word. You are from Istanbul. I am from Budapest, capitals of past empires. It's written in your identity card, Muslim. I have another religion, but I like when you say, Inshallah. Father, long time no see. You left in 1983, 6 years before the dictatorship ended, before you told me how to catch the rhythm of the heart. But you said it many times, the strongest is the one who can also win against herself or himself or themselves. May this sentence of yours find its way, like runaway slaves in the United States to the north, to the Underground Railroad, like Paul Robeson's slave song, through the Atlantic Ocean and the Cold War, to communist time Hungary with your voice. Old Man River. Victor, long time no see. You are Prime Minister. I am slam poetry champion. We both represent the Hungarians. Our community is a little bit more democratic than your party. You got power way too much. We got words in endless numbers. They reach you too. I have known you for long. We go way back. Do you remember when I asked you before sleeping in the dormitory of our law school where we founded Fidesz in 1988? What if we manage to create democracy, but someone will get too much power again? No way, you said. We safeguard democracy strong. But what if it happens, I asked again. If someone gets too much power again, that person will be in trouble with me, you said. Victor, long time no see. Do you know the person who got too much power? Can you talk to him? Can you win against him? If you are the strongest, you can do it. Like my father said. Like the African-American girl who slammed this in New York, right under Houston Street in the Blue Stockings bookstore. I can do anything with an unlimited subway card. Victor, would you exchange your power to the freedom of these slammers? Now, honestly, would you rather be an African-American slammer girl, a Turkish CU student? Victor, do you hear me? Do they show you this slam? Do you have 3 minutes in your relative prison? Victor, words are bridges. Bridges are words. I bring you back. Back to be among the people. Back to be among the slammers.
Superimposed on it is a black and white photo of a Russian tank before the marquee. I found it online one night months ago. Too anxious to sleep, to come back here. Yes, to see you, but not just for that. Don't go losing your head on me. It's that picture that comes to mind as I smoke outside this bar. Astoria's sleek face in clear view, my toes numbing by degrees. You're inside cradling a beer. A writer on either side of you, I'm waiting for you to pay pay your bill, to take me home, to walk me upstairs. And I know your last 2 missed calls were from your girlfriend. I saw the fear in your eye when you reached for your pocket, and no, I don't care. This is the least that I deserve. See, there's a version of this in which I don't wait for you. Not to keep me company in the cold or to finish your beer. In this version, I'm responsible. In this version, I don't love you. Or maybe I do, but just not this carelessly. There's a version in which I don't cry tonight. I go home alone, but somehow content. And the cadence of your Hungarian does not ring in my ear with each hollow step. And when I wake in the morning, my chest does not ache to remember your taste. Always a little like sunflower seeds, or is it pumpkin seeds? See, I've already forgotten, but in this version, I don't give a shit about this either. There's a version in which I never learned your taste, and versions out there, far too many to track, too many images to superimpose on one another, versions in which Magyarország never became anything more to me than a word on my birth certificate, and I glide into a quiet, American suburban life in which English never feels too full in my mouth, and I'm always at home between a pickup truck and a 7-Eleven. There's a version in which I find a picture of a tank before the Astoria, and the weight of our history does not lean against me heavy, like I leaned against you, all sticky, perfumed with the summer that I met you when you spoke of the writer who invented my name and the novel it would take me years to read in my mother tongue. Yet you said I should try it sometime.
Or those Filipino workers they started legally importing into the country now. Must be the workers. The workers have faces, and the faces are darker than we're used to. The system has no face. There's no rat to shoot, no castle to burn, nothing to do. We are each other's executioners, exactly how they raised us, and we all hate the centrists. And the girl boss union busting politicians, some of us because they are union busting, the others because they are girls. The advertisements I read at the train station say, supportive work environment, a driven team, dynamic work, competitive pay, soft skills. I have so many soft skills that I am soft all over, that it is hard to stand upright, my soft spine bends under the wish to please, and my CV is longer than the bill you get at the stores. The advertisements I read in Facebook groups say, a well-kept studio apartment, a room and a half, 500, not including utilities, and I practice living in a bathtub. I practice minimalism. I practice forgiveness when my younger sister almost kills herself on a mistied electrical socket because her landlord was stingy enough that he himself learned the soft skill of electrical engineering. I practice deep breathing and pacifism. I never wonder who built the pyramids. The women working in Lidl stores could build pyramids in 2 weeks. They carry tons, and the fridges are ice cold, enough so that the corners break and their hands become the sandpaper for the walls of their home, so that they occasionally chip the dishes while washing them, chip the baby while holding it, tear the clothes while ironing them, get caught on their co-worker with long nails, a precariously employed student who is not giving it her all, and don't you see there is not enough of us? And I break myself in half every day while she's slacking off. There's not enough of us, always too little of us. And they wouldn't pay me this much anywhere else, not with my education level, just a few years. A few years left and then unemployment welfare and half-time disability.
Okay, this is going to be an experiment. I'm doing that in my language in my country, so let's see how it's going to work in English. I need 2 words. I need 2 words for this moment. It's completely unprepared. I'm going to set myself free. I'm going to need 2 words which I'm going to use in this poem. The first word is
cat.
Cat, thank you. And the second word for this poem?
Gentrification.
Sorry?
Gentrification.
Gentrification. I'm going to tell you a story, and it's like that. There was a cat in Budapest, infected with pest, which is plague in Germany. So cat don't have a lot of friends, or it depends if you can count rats, because it's like that. When you are a street cat, you need to socialize and empathize with a lot of creatures, which features rats, pigeons, and all the stuff, and also with the guys who did their little puffs of their green magic thing, and then they are dancing, swing in their minds, and the cat was blind. I think I did not mention that, but what a threat for this cat to live in a city neighborhood. It's just her hood. She was born there. And then something completely changed the atmosphere. And the thing which changed the atmosphere was fair with realities. Disease, which is struggling, which every nation is struggling with, is gentrification. So this cat have to move away, straight
away, even if it was a queer cat. And this is a story which I read somewhere. Cat was here and now she's there. It is suburb. I don't really know what the word blurb means, but I'm going to use it because it's a rhyme. And once upon a time, this cat get out of her disease, and with these animals we should stick with, because they could learn us more. It's not worth to ignore those animal histories. Geschichten. And then the cruel cat had to move away even further, because this real estate murder of rich people buying the stuff in old areas is like a diarrhea for all those poor homeless cats. Just like that. That was about gentrification and a cat. Slang, we are not allowed to say thank you, but Kessan.
Wall Street pushing up down to lackluster, lusting after angel dust. Bride politicians will filibuster, so I never trust. Money on the money abuse, my sweat I labor for slave wages, it never equates. Do the math. You say this in office and you might get sacked. As a matter of fact, they'll stand back and support the man with a tan and a squirrel on top of his head. I read in the news, I had no excuse, I always peruse, I'm just obsessed. The president's doing his best, but yet, color kids fit shining their shoes on the school bus. That's the reason why I lose trust. They ran for office and used us, abused us, now who's us? To speak out against injustice, justice, my lips are not sealed. Because the way I feel, just put a pot of clay to my soul, then watch it all explode, watch it all unfold on Fox News interviews, and for views they will lie to you. But that's the reason why I cry the blues. But that's tears wasted and energy spent. So I live my life in ignorance, even though I'm deep in the trench. Deep-seated fears affecting generational wealth. They don't know that education is health. But those who know. And those who know and keep knowing. And those who don't care and keep showing that ignorance is bliss. But I would be remiss not to mention the fake woke and so-called allies justice seeking on Twitter from a gentrified neighborhood where somebody's son died just last year. We are not peers. I'm paying twice your rent. You live across the street. And every time we meet, you clutch your purse. Man, that shit hurts. Oh, but you love Beyonce. You love Beyonce, but you can never have a black fiance. No, you can never bite your tongue. There's always something deep in your mind. You think you're cultured and well refined. You think you know, but those who know. Those who know have lived. Those who know it's rap or go to the league. Those who know and want to move to Rwanda like me. The years of return, we are coming in droves to find a place to call home. The Pan-African vision of Marcus Garvey and Malcolm X. I think there's a hex on me because I feel free when I'm there. Most of my fears disappear. My anxiety subsides from Lake Kivu to Nungwe Forest. I feel alive because I live in a place where I don't have to debate that my black skin matters. I could lose everything and have to walk around and tell it closed, but no, I won't fold because my black skin matters. And those who know don't have to ask me why I'm there. They see the fear leave my eyes when I hop off the plane and I start to complain about the price of brochettes, but the price that is set by a judge for a bail I can't pay. And today, I don't have to worry about no target on my back. But how I'm gonna get to home and back for 600 francs. I argue with motor drivers, not racist police, but to be frank, it's easy to miss that place, it's easy to miss that hate, and no, that's not an understatement. It's hard to debate, and it's hard to escape. When you tell me it's great, but that's the outside looking in. It's those who know just wanna be free, just wanna feel free, and I find finally over there in the heart of Africa. Thank you.
Okay, Paul. So, who would, towards the end of our slam poetry show tonight, who would do a third text? Anyone need a third text? Woo! Or now? I think that then I suggest as that let's spend a few minutes with comments and suggestions. I thank you all for, you were all beautiful, and it was a wonderful set of performances. And I was just thinking towards the end, what can we change? So, and I just quickly, long night, I don't want to hold you long, just we were planning to run until 10:30, so I thought we can use the time
But
until...
it's Sziget, Betty, so there's always day. We're still going on parties, so you cannot finish this. It's not a long night, it's a day starting now.
No, so anyway, the quick thing is that I'm sorry that we couldn't check the stage and the setting earlier, as we could come here only around 7, and I realized that I hope that we can get this space away from the stage from tomorrow. I don't mean to blame this for whatever, but it's very strange.
What's the problem with it?
It looks fine.
But who is fine? Who is it?
I don't know.
Anyone knows? Anyone knows? Do you know?
No.
Is this stand-up comedian?
Anyway, that's the problem. So last year, those of us who were at the Sziget last year, there was a stage, and slam poetry was written behind the stage. So people who were passing us, sort of, if they didn't know it or didn't realize, then it was written that this is slam poetry. Here there is this somewhat straight face. So that's one thing to improve, and the other thing is that I'm thinking that if you don't mind, we could experience tomorrow by, rather I would write up in advance an order, and we would go with either it would be, anyway, so, and I suggest we could experience with not announcing the names, because perhaps it's a better flow.
I think it depends if we have an audience. Like, if we have an audience, I think it's a good idea to announce them. If we don't, then let's just go with the flow.
And darling, I know you're a poetry champion, slam champion, but you can never move with a microphone in front of a
Okay, I know that, thank you, I understand. I just went around in the half dark room to see whether there is anyone else.
It's brutal, it kills the ear.
I understand and I'm sorry.
It's okay.
And yeah. Anyway, so
You're gonna kiss.
So yeah, I see your point a bit, but I think that it may influence the audience, because if there is a quick flow of the whole thing, so announcing the names both at the beginning and the end breaks it a little bit. So perhaps it's stronger if what we were considering as the other options. So I'm just saying, I'm not against announcing the names if you would like to do that. I'm just saying that we can experiment and we can see if there is a stronger flow, if the change between the slammers is even quicker, and there are no names.
If I don't play 15 seconds or cross me out, and it will be quicker. There There's
So you
two
can take
chances.
before anyone leaves, take the group photo.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Patti. So then, come on stage. Let's try to cover this space with ourselves. And by covering the face, we set ourselves free.
Formalize!
Thank you, Patti. You are wonderful and you remember. Maybe, how can we? Yes, probably. Can some people sit at the edge of the stage or something?
I'd rather you not. I'd really rather you not.
Everyone is everyone on stage?
No, I'm not.
Daniel, why are you inside?
I'm coming.
Daniel?
Danny boy! Everyone is here?
No.
Say something, I don't know, fuck some Hungarian word or whatever.
Everyone can join.
Sunshine!
No, gentrification.
Can you
Love the catchy!
come to
Escalator!
It's fine, you guys are lovely, it's amazing. It's so
You
good.
just don't want to be seen with us.
No, I don't like
embarrassing
group.
you.
I hate
Embarrassing Daniel.
What do we want, Daniel, picture? When do we want it now?
It's the thing, it's a good story to tell. This motherfucker always came and never want to be in a group photo. Fucking hate that motherfucker. He thinks he's better than all of us. Fucking
That's
terrible.
You were listening to, but there's no pain on this stage.
Get on!
Come.
You're already off. You're already off. Come on.
Get on!
Peer pressure. No. I'm so glad that we were talking about freedom.
There are some limits.
Set himself free.
That's what she said.
So thank you, Raquel, Daniel, and Adam Closer, because they were with us only tonight. So you were, all three of you were also on the
Give it up for them one more time.
And a warm word of applause to the technician. Thank you very much for the sound. Without you, we are not there. Thank you.
And also to Flora for helping us with everything and others. And then please vote for the messages, but I suggest that those of us who can meet tomorrow at 5, let's meet around the same place where we met yesterday at 5. There will be some more people arriving, so it will be a somewhat different group. And tomorrow is Thursday, so hopefully more people will come to the island, and we put up the birds of Sandwich, and then everyone will come here. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your excellent performances and thanks to your donation. Pleasure to meet you once again, and thank you for organizing this, and we wish you a lovely night. So enjoy Sziget and set up some
And drop the mic. Rusty!